morning, it's Minna here, and today's Energize Your Mornings class, we're going to start by seated position first. Find a comfortable seat, feel free to use a cushion to sit on top if it's more comfortable for you. And then just straighten your spine, close your eyes for a moment, and start to tune into your physical body, meaning just let your mind kind of travel from top of the head to the tip of the toes and see how you're feeling physically. How are your muscles, joints, bones, if you can feel them? And always when we are doing kind of these check-ins, try to be non-judgmental. So it's observing the qualities and then letting go, going to the next place. And there's always good parts in our body, we'll try to focus on them. But if there's pain, we might need to be careful and mindful on those areas. Then make a note how you're feeling mentally. If you had any emotions stirring up, or what are your energy levels? And again, no judgment, just observing. Then place one hand on your heart space and one on your stomach. And now feel your breath coming in and out. See the quality of your breath. Is it deep or shallow? Is it easy to breathe, or is it a bit of an effort? And we're going to take 3 deeper breaths in from the nose and out from the mouth, and feel free to have any sounds when you exhale, sigh out or anything. So when you're ready, deep inhalation. And then gently exhale all the air out. On your own time, continue. And exhale any tension out. Last one. Now returning to normal breath, you can place your hands on your side and breathing through the nose. So we're going to take a little lean. Place your right hand on the ground and push the left hip down and start to lean to the right. We're going to start making big circles with the left arm. Then leave the arm kind of close to your ear if you like, and then imagine someone's pulling your arm away so you stretch even more. And then slowly come up. And we do the other side. So left hand on the side, start a little lean, and we start to make them circles. And try to keep this left shoulder relaxed, so it's not, you're not kind of leaning on the shoulder. Okay, and next time we're gonna leave the hand up again. And you think of pushing the hip down where the hand is up. So you get a stretch on the whole body. So the hand stays still and you stretch the side. Good, coming back up. And this time we're going to interlock the fingers behind the back. Leave the elbows bent first. And then shrug your shoulders up and back. Really open your chest, like puff the chest up. And then see if it's possible to straighten the elbows. I'm going to gently lift the hands up. Just going to show a side view. Elbows bent, open. And then gently lift the hands up and down. And maybe your hands just go a little bit up. Maybe there's a lot of tension on your shoulders. Don't force it. But then you know it's a good movement for you to start opening up the chest. Good. And then release the hands down. So we're still in a cross-legged position. You can now just change the crossing. We're going to do a little cat and cow, so warming up the whole spine. So we round the spine and arch. And these things, if your hips are very tight and it's difficult to do, then it's better to sit on a block or a cushion. It then gives you a little bit of more space for the movement. Cat and cow is my favorite thing to do every day. You can do it standing, you can do it seated, or all fours, where it's kind of, I guess, originally originated. But it just feels so good to my spine. And if you've ever been on my class, you've probably heard that the movement brings the nutrition to your discs. So they don't have their own blood supply, they need to be squashed. And this is one way of squashing your discs, keeping them a bit healthier, a bit longer. Great. So now we're gonna come kneeling. If you have sensitive knees, double your mat or put a blanket or even a cushion, because we're gonna stand on the knees for a moment. Hips width apart, knees are about hips width apart. I'm going to start opening the chest again even more. You place your hands on the lower back, fingers pointing down to the earth. And then you place the elbows back as well. So again, the heart starts to open. Contract your glutes, your buttocks. Contract the core a bit. And we have a little back bend. So this is a variation of camel pose. You don't have to tilt your head back, but look slightly up if possible. If not, then just look forward. Good, and coming up. So movements that we are opening up the chest bring confidence, but also bring energy. Movements where we go down, child's pose, they are soothing and calming, maybe relaxing as well. Okay. We're going to start creating mini flows here. All fours, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Starting with our cat and cow, my favorite. I have a lot of favorites. And then we're going to add a child's pose. So when you round the spine, you place your hips on your heels, forehead towards the ground. If it doesn't touch, not to worry, we're not staying here. We just come back up to the arch position. So round, child, come back up and arch. So exhale, round to child. Inhale, come up to arch. Just like that, a few more times. And this time turn your toes under and we're going to come to downward dog. Feel free to keep the knees bent. Some people call it turbo dog, when the knees are really bent. And then here you can straighten one leg and then the other. Remember your fingers needs to be spread to have a little peak, the other is spread. And then any way you can, come to standing forward fold. Separate your feet a bit more, so it's easier to fold down. And again, if the back of the legs are very tight, feeling tense, then just bend the knees. Good, and slowly we come back up. Oh, come on, we haven't really been up yet. Good thing. And then come to the front of the mat, hands on front of the heart, and taking a deep breath in and out. We're going to start our flow now. Inhale, circle your hands up. Exhale, come to forward fold. Come halfway up. This time you straighten the legs and your back. Forward fold. Step back with your right leg and place the knee on the mat. And again, if needed, this is a quick way to double the mat, making the knee more comfortable. Very good. So slowly come up and lift your hands up. Try to get the hands where your ears are, or even further if possible. Sink your hips down so the back leg is straight. It's not on a 90-degree angle here. It's straight. Well, not 100% straight, but straight-ish. And we're going to circle the arms again, interlock the hands here. Straighten the elbows and lift the arms up. And place them back down. Place your hands on the mat and step back. So, all fours, and from here downward dog. Taking 2 deep breaths here. Very good. Come to high plank. Head goes further than the hands. Drop the knees down. Chest down. Inhale. Come to cobra. Shoulders are relaxed. And push yourself back to all fours and downward dog. Right foot steps forward with the help of the hand if needed. Adjust so that the knee is on top of the ankle. Left foot steps forward. Forward fold. Relax your neck on a forward fold. And then coming back up. Good. Other side. Inhale your hand up. Forward fold. Halfway up. Forward fold. Now left leg steps back. Place the knee on the mat. Horse pose. So there's sometimes different names of the poses. Different teachers have created names, and my teacher called these horse pose, so it has stuck on me. Inhale, lift your hands up. You can place the palms together. And now sink the hips down and stretch the arms as far back as possible. And then circle them behind your lower back. Open the chest, straighten the elbows, and now even look slightly up if possible and start to lift your hands up. Release the hands. hands on the ground and step back. First you can step to the all fours and then downward dog. 2 deep breaths here again. Very good. Come to high plank. Drop the knees on the mat, chest on the mat, and keep the elbows close to body when you go down here. Inhale, cobra. And exhale. Downward dog, just for a moment, for transition. Left leg steps forward, pause. And right leg steps forward, forward fold. Coming up, hands up. Hands in front of the heart. We're gonna do one more round each side. Inhale, hands up. Forward fold. Halfway up. Forward fold. Right leg steps back, knee on the mat. Same beginning. Inhale your hands up. Circle them behind your lower back. Lift the hands up. And then a little bit of balance. Push the hips back. Release the hands on the mat. Now if you can't touch the mat, place them on the thigh, but not on the knee. Half split. Half Hanumanasana. Take a deep breath in and out here. Good. And then push the hips forward. And step back to downward dog. So, all fours, toes under, hips up. High plank. Knees on the mat. Chest on the mat. Cobra, strong core. And downward dog, just for transition. Right foot steps forward, it's horse, and left foot steps forward, forward fold. Up we come, hands in front of the heart, so it's one more round then left. Inhaling, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up. Forward fold. Left leg steps back, knee on the mat. Inhale, come to low crescent lunge, hands up. Push the hands back. And then hands go behind the lower back. Very good. Lifting the hands up. And then push the hips back. Fingertips either on the mat or on your thigh. Very good. 2 deep breaths in. And then push the hips forward, hands follow, and step back. Downward dog. Always spread the fingers on downward dog, always. High plank. Knees down, chest down. Inhale, cobra, and exhale. Last downward dog for this class. And left leg steps forward. Horse. Right leg steps forward. Forward fold. Coming up. And hands in front of the heart. Beautiful. So we're gonna finish with a little balance pose. And on balance pose, I always start by feeling the feet on the ground if it's a standing balance pose. So feel the feet on the ground, take a deep breath in, imagine the energy going from the feet to the earth. Move your way to the left leg and start to lift your right knee up and take a hold of it with both arms. This is step one. If you want to try a little bit harder, so release the same hand where the knees, so right hand, and place it kind of behind you. I have a wall against me there, but not to worry. And if you want to make it even harder, you can move the gaze there. This is not really any more level 1, so if you want to challenge yourself, go ahead. Then slowly coming off. Slowly, slowly. Releasing, very good. Shake it out. Before the other side, we do the same priming. So we want to feel the feet on the ground. Take a deep breath in and out. Always on balanced pose. Choose a point to gaze. So when you're ready, lift the leg up. Stare at the point that is not moving. And then if you want to move the left hand behind when the left knee is up, you can do that. If you do choose to move your gaze, do it very slowly. You can move your head, but the gaze comes kind of even slower. If you ever done dancing, you would probably know this very well. I haven't done pirouettes. And then coming back, relax. And then just the last moment, close your eyes, feel your body, feel your mind, feel the effect of the class. Thank you very much for practicing with me, and I hope I see you soon. Bye.